Good afternoon. Today we are going to start the continuation of our third chapter. Okay, chemical changes. So here in the previous class we had discussed on the topic photochemical reaction. Okay, what is the first example for photochemical reaction? Photosynthesis. Here these reactions proceed in the presence of sunlight, isn't it? Okay. Now we are going to see the another example for photochemical reaction. Okay. Here we are taking silver bromide, AgBr. Okay. It is known as silver bromide. So silver bromide is a solution. Okay. We are going to take this solution in two watch glasses. Watch glass means a glass container. Okay. So first of all, we are taking silver bromide in two watch glasses in a separate manner. Then one of the watch glass is covered with a black paper. Okay. So we have to cover one of the watch glass with a black paper and other watch glass do not cover. Okay. Then we have to keep these two watch glasses in the presence of sunlight. Okay. So first of all, we are taking silver bromide in two watch glasses. One of the watch glass is covered, and what happens after that? We have to keep this watch glass in the presence of sunlight. Okay. Here, what happens after absorbing sometimes this watch glass, that is, do not cover with a black paper. Okay. The solution in this watch glass turns black color. Okay. So there is no change in this watch glass, covered watch glass. Okay. What happens here? That means in the presence of sunlight means it absorbs light energy and the color is changed. Okay. So here the reactions are proceed in the presence of sunlight. That's why we are called as photochemical reactions. Okay. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്താണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? രണ്ട് വാച്ച് ഗ്ലാസ് എടുക്കുക. എന്നിട്ട് അതിലെ രണ്ടിലും കൂടിയിട്ട് സിൽവർ ബ്രോമൈഡ് ആണ് എടുക്കുന്നത്. ഒരു വാച്ച് ഗ്ലാസ് നമ്മൾ കവർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കണം, മറ്റേത് കവർ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. എന്നിട്ട് രണ്ടും കൂടി നമ്മൾ സൺലൈറ്റിൽ വെക്കും. സൺലൈറ്റിൽ വെക്കുമ്പോൾ ഏതിലായിരുന്നു ചേഞ്ചസ് വരുന്നത്? കവർ ചെയ്യാത്ത വാച്ച് ഗ്ലാസ്സിൽ അതിന്റെ കളർ മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അവിടെ നമ്മൾ കവർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, അപ്പോൾ ലൈറ്റ് അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്യില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഇതിൽ കവർ ചെയ്യാത്ത കാരണം അത് ലൈറ്റ് അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിന്റെ കളർ അവിടെ ചേഞ്ച് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ ഈ വക റിയാക്ഷൻസ് എല്ലാവരും സൺലൈറ്റിന്റെ പ്രസൻസിലാണ് നടക്കുന്നത്. That's why it is called as photochemical reaction. Okay, so it is the best example for photochemical reaction. Next, we are moving on to another topic, electrochemical reaction. Okay, here electricity is used or electricity is produced or consumed, okay, as a result of this chemical equation. So here electricity takes part as main role. So when we are applying electricity, what happens here? The solution is decomposed. Okay. So നമ്മൾ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി പാസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ആ സൊല്യൂഷനിൽ കുറെ മാറ്റങ്ങൾ സംഭവിക്കും. അതിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇലക്ട്രോകെമിക്കൽ റിയാക്ഷൻ എന്ന് പറയാം. Okay. So here we are taking one beaker. Okay. In that beaker, take some amount of copper sulfate solution, CuSO4. So these are the new terms. Listen carefully. Okay. CuSO4, copper sulfate solution. Its color is blue color. Okay. Then we have to keep one carbon rod here. Okay. So first of all, we are taking one beaker. In that beaker consists of copper sulfate solution and we have to dip carbon rod. Okay. Then after applying electricity, after sometimes we have to apply electricity. Okay. After applying electricity, we have to observe the changes. What happens here? After sometimes the color of copper sulfate is converted into green color. Okay. So what happens here? The blue color of copper sulfate is converted into green color because this copper ions is settled on this carbon rod. Okay. So this copper is settled on the carbon rod. That's why the color is changed. So this is an example for electrochemical reaction. Okay. But എന്താണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഒരു ബീക്കർ എടുക്കാം, കോപ്പർ സൾഫേറ്റ് സൊല്യൂഷൻ ആണ് നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുന്നത്. അതിൽ കാർബൺ റോഡ് ഡിപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. ഡിപ്പ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നാച്ചുറൽ ആയിട്ട് ഇതിന്റെ കളർ ബ്ലൂ ആയിരിക്കും. പിന്നീട് ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി പാസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ബ്ലൂ കളർ ഗ്രീൻ കളർ ആവും. അപ്പൊ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഈ മാറ്റം സംഭവിച്ചത്? നമ്മൾ ഇതിൽ ഡിപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഇതിൽ കോപ്പർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ അയോൺസ് എല്ലാവരും കൂടിയിട്ട് ഇതിന്റെ മുകളിൽ പോയിട്ട് സെറ്റിൽ ആവും. അപ്പൊ അതിന്റെ കളർ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് മാറും. അപ്പൊ ഇവിടെ എന്താ കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി പാസ് ആവുന്ന കാരണം അതിൽ കെമിക്കൽ ചേഞ്ചസ് നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോ ആ റിയാക്ഷൻസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഇലക്ട്രോ കെമിക്കൽ റിയാക്ഷൻസ്. Okay, now look at this figure. This figure consists of a copper sulfate solution and a carbon electrode or carbon rod. Okay, so both positive and negative terminal are taken. Then we have to dip this carbon rod in this solution. What happens here? Here the blue color of copper sulfate solution is changed into which color? Green color. Okay, so here electricity is produced or consumed in this type of chemical reactions. So this is known as which one? Electrochemical reaction. So here electricity produced as a result of chemical reaction. Okay, next the another example is a battery made up of lemon. Okay, normally we have to take 1, 2 or more than 3 lemons. Okay, then copper rod and zinc rod is taken. Here copper rod or copper battery is taken as positive terminal and negative is taken as zinc. Okay, then we have to connect each and every lemon with copper and zinc. Okay, for example, the first lemon is connected with copper and the last lemon is connected with zinc. So this connection leads to a LED bulb glows. Okay, here what happens? This lemon already contains citric acid, a type of acid. Okay, so due to the presence of this citric acid, the LED bulb which is automatically glow because we are using positive and negative charges here. Okay, so നമ്മൾ lemon എടുത്തിട്ട് ലെമണിന്റെ പോസിറ്റീവ് സിങ്ക് ആയിട്ടും കോപ്പർ ആയിട്ടും നെഗറ്റീവ് സിങ്ക് ആയിട്ടും കൊടുത്ത് കണക്ട് ചെയ്യണം. കണക്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് ലൈറ്റ് കത്തുന്നത് കാണാം. എന്താ കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ ലെമണിൽ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് ആസിഡ് ഉണ്ട്. ആസിഡിന്റെ പ്രസൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി അത് കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യും. So this is also an example for electrochemical reaction. Okay. Next we are moving to another topic, electroplating. Electroplating. Okay. Here electroplating means coating of one metal over another metal or using another metal. Okay, so ഇവിടെ എന്താണ്? ഒരു മെറ്റൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് വേറൊരു മെറ്റലിനെ കോട്ടിംഗ് കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഒരു പ്രോസസ് ആണ് electroplating process. Okay, so here we are going to coating one metal using another metal. This process is known as electroplating. For example, we are taking silver and iron. Okay, now this silver is going to be coated with this iron. Now look at this figure. This figure consists of electroplating picture. Okay, in this electroplating we are taking silver and iron ring. This silver is connected with which one? Silver is connected with positive terminal of the battery and iron ring is connected with negative terminal of the battery. Okay, if we when we switch on, what happens here? The iron ring gets covered with a thin layer of silver metal. Okay, suppose if we are using copper metal, we have to use copper sulfate solution instead of silver. Okay, so this process is known as electroplating. So what is mean by electroplating? Electroplating means coating of one metal using another metal. So നമ്മൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും ഈ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ജ്വൽസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നില്ലേ, കാണുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഗോൾഡ് പോലെ ഉണ്ടാവും. അത് എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? കോട്ടിംഗ് കൊടുക്കുന്ന പ്രോസസ് ആണ്. അപ്പൊ ഒരു മെറ്റലിന് വേറൊരു മെറ്റൽ വെച്ച് കോട്ടിംഗ് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന ഒരു പ്രോസസ് ആണ് electroplating എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Okay, now we have to learn what are the two types of reactions here proceeded. First one, based on energy level, we have to categorize two type of reaction. First one is exoergic and second one endoergic. Okay, here exoergic. Exoergic means energy. Okay, exo means those reactions which liberate energy. Okay, liberate means പുറത്തേക്ക് വിടുന്നത്. So those reactions which liberate energy are known as exoergic reactions. Example, burning of paper, burning of magnesium, like that. Okay. Here what happens in endoergic? Endo means the heat or energy is absorbed in this type of chemical reaction. So the reaction in which the energy is absorbed is known as endoergic. So what is the difference between these two? Exo means energy is liberated. Okay. And endo means the energy is absorbed. So this is the main difference. Okay. So based on energy level, we are categorizing two reactions such as exoergic and endoergic. Exo means the energy liberated reactions. പുറത്തേക്ക് വിടുന്ന reactions എല്ലാവരും എന്താ പറയാ exoergic. And endo means the energy absorbing reaction. അകത്തേക്ക് വലിച്ചെടുക്കുന്ന reactions ആണ് എന്താ പറയാ endoergic reactions. Okay, so there are different type of chemical reactions we are using. For example, photosynthesis, photochemical reaction. In some of the reactions, heat is absorbed. In some of the reactions, heat is liberated. Okay. Next, we are moving on to our another topic: different types of cells. Okay. Here, different types of cells. We are using a variety of cells in our daily life, isn't it? What are the various kind of cells we are using? For example, mobile phone cells, watch cells, then laptop cells. So some of the cells will be rechargeable and some cannot recharge because based on their type, they are categorized into primary and secondary cells. Okay. Primary and secondary. Here, primary cells means if the cell we can use once, we cannot use it again. Okay, that type of cell is known as primary cells. Suppose we are using the cell once, we cannot use it again. But secondary cells means if we are using the cells once, we can use it by recharging. Again, recharging, we can use it. That type of cell is known as secondary cells. Okay, so what is the difference between these two? Cells are categorized such as two types: primary cells and secondary cells. Here, primary cells are the cells which cannot be used once again. Okay, but secondary cells are cells which can be used by the recycling process. Okay, so these are the two categories of cells. Okay, so what is the topic here we are going to study? Cells. Different types of cells. Different types of cells contain two types such as primary and secondary cells. Primary cells we cannot use it once again, but secondary cells we can use it once again. Okay, so based on the type, it can be categorized into two types. Now look at this figure. These are the examples for different types of cells. Okay, so different types of cells are used in different fields, such as dry cell. Dry cell which are used in the field radios, cameras, clock, toys, etc. Okay, then mercury cell. Mercury cell is used in watches, calculator, electronic instrument, so etc. Then nickel cadmium cell. Very important one, nickel cadmium cell. These are the cells which can be recycled or recharged. Okay, for example, we are using camera, watches, rechargeable torches. Okay, then lithium ion cell. It is also important. Lithium ion cell. Lithium ion cell is used in mobile phone and which one? Laptop. Okay, so these are the examples for different kind of cells. So here, most of the cells are made up of zinc, cadmium, etc. Those metals. Okay, so that's why they are leading to environmental pollution. Our last topic is environmental friendly. Here, Some of the metals are very eco-friendly in nature, but some of the metals leads to air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, etc. So we have to convert the hazardous chemical into useful one. That is our concept, environmental friendly nature. Okay. Now look at this figure. Figure consists of environmental friendly nature. Here some of the figures are given. Stop plastic waste, save water, use less energy, go green. So these are the topics we are using here. Okay. So listen that figure. I am going to say what are happening here. What are the things we are happening in eco-friendly nature. Okay. Here various type of changes taking place around us, isn't it? The accumulation of those materials which cannot be biodegraded and cause pollution. Okay. Here, environmental pollution is a greater disaster to us, isn't it? The uncontrolled activities of man has shattered the balance of our nature. So it's the main problem for our environment. Then we should avoid the activities that cause environmental pollution and adopt the new techniques, okay, such as recycling of plastic and use traditional biopesticide and also try to modify our solid waste management system. Okay, so these are the things we have to follow when we are going to make a friendly environmental future. Okay, so today our topic is over. Once again, I am recollecting the points. First one, what are the topics we have discussed here in this chapter contained? The first topic is physical and chemical changes. What is the difference between physical and chemical? Physical means here no new molecules are formed, but in chemical changes new molecules are formed. Then these are the examples. Example, thermochemical reaction, heating potassium permanganate, photochemical reaction, photosynthesis, then decomposition of silver bromide. These are the examples. Then what is our next topic? Electrochemical reaction. Then electrochemical reaction, we studied about carbon and copper sulfate solution. Okay, so the color is changed into from blue to green color. Here what happens? After absorbing electricity, the color will automatically change. Then the next topic is electroplating. Electroplating means coating of one metal using another metal. Here we are using which one? Silver rod as well as iron ring. Okay. Then which is our next topic? Different types of cells. What are the different types of cells? Here we are using primary and secondary cells. Primary cells means we cannot use it once again. But secondary cells, if we are recharging, we can use it once again. What are the examples? Dry cells, lithium ion cells, then nickel cadmium cells. These are the cells used in mobile phone, battery, watches, etc. Okay. Then our last topic is environmental nature. Free from plastic, then save water. These are the topics we discussed. Okay. Today class is over. Thank you.